Blast processing is a fun and easy level that is loved dearly by the Geometry Dash community. Quantum processing is a super buffed abomination filled with awkward gameplay and choke points galore. And for some reason, I decided it was a good idea to try and beat it. It wasn't! So considering I pretty much gained the title as the super buffing guy, I figured it would make sense to revisit the original most popular super buffed level created by Riot in 2017. When you look at quantum processing, it doesn't take you long to figure out that, yeah, this is a super buffed copy of blast processing. The saw blades are bigger, the spikes are plentiful, the flying is tighter. But I swear that some of these buffs were built with evil in mind, like even worse than my super buff levels. A good way to know which parts are terrible is by looking at my death tracker. For example, 2,804 deaths at 1%. Okay, I guess that saw blade's pretty hard. And another 1,368 deaths at 2%. Okay, those are just the first jumps. Yes, they're hard, but they don't really matter. Let's move on to the drop, where the wave game mode would normally be introduced in blast processing. But now it's riddled with saw blades waiting to kill you if you mess up even 1 millisecond of clicking. And the bigger issue begins when the dual portal is introduced. Meet the 22 wave release. I can pretty easily do the initial click to get into this half block gap, but for some reason I just could not get the release timing right. I would always hold too long and just die, and when I tried not to hold too long, I would just end up dying even earlier, and then have to wait until I got back there again to just die once more. And by once more, I mean 204 times! Okay, yes. 200 attempts is a lot less than a 2,000 from the beginning, but keep in mind that every time I got to that 22% wave release click, I had to get through the 21% leading up to it, just to die to the same click. So as you can expect, this frustrated me quite a bit. What percent was that? 22? Let's see how many times is that 22%. 149 times. Have you ever heard of anyone who's died to that percent 149 times? Because that's the first time I've heard about it. That is the first time I've seen anybody who's died 149 times at 22%. Now that we have 22% done and over with, let's move on to 24. Only 1 second later, there was yet another insanely tight wave click. This one killing me 117 times. And I should probably mention 26% as well. Yet another insanely awkward wave click, this one resulting in 63 deaths. In the span of 5 seconds, there's 3 choke point clicks. We're in for a ride, aren't we? Thankfully, after the beginning wave parts, there's a pretty easy ship part. Then the hardest ball ever created. I mean, seriously, 12 of these tight freaking clicks in a row? Usually once I got through the first 2 clicks, I could kind of lock in and get through the whole part. But those first 2 clicks really got me, man. 71 deaths at the first click and 46 at the second. On to the next part. Meet the other wave part. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you're watching this part right now thinking, hey, that doesn't look too bad. You have like a full 2 blocks of space to fit in, and it's only at 1 time speed. And you'd be right, this part isn't hard. I completely agree, and every part of me agrees, except my finger that would just keep clicking wrong and dying for no reason in this easy freaking wave part, dying a collective of like 72 times, 30 of which were specifically at this 47% wave release. Remind you of anything? The fact that I struggled that much with this wave part really goes to show that I am a very weak wave player. That's definitely going to turn into an issue when I try to beat levels like Sonic Wave in the future because, you know, it's literally called Sonic Wave. There's a lot of really hard wave gameplay, and I suck at the wave, so look forward to that. You'll be happy to know that I also struggled tremendously with the cube part immediately after the wave. This saw blade right here, 15 deaths. This triple spike right here, 12 deaths. And it doesn't stop there, because once you get to 65%, the most awkward UFO part of all time begins. It's honestly really hard to convey just how awkward this part is through video, but if you try this yourself, you'll absolutely understand what I mean. The clicks just don't make sense. I died here 3 times before I ever got past it from 0, and that was far from the last time I died there, as you can see on the death tracker. Bro, there's no way! Again! Next up, this entire ship part at 70. You know that one really hard ship part in Theory of Everything 2? Imagine that, but it's now 3 times more claustrophobic. Because this ship part is so far into the level, I would always get nervous and slip up every time I got this far. This resulted in me being stuck here for about 2 weeks, which was very frustrating. I was really starting to lose hope because I expected to knock this level out in like a week or 2, but instead I was a full month in to streaming this level, and I only made it 3/4 of the way through. It's especially frustrating because this level isn't even a new hardest. In fact, according to the demon list, this would only be my 4th hardest completion, and yet it took more live streams than Artificial Ascent, my 2nd hardest. But I'm not no noob. I verified Time Extreme. I plan to beat the RGB trilogy one day, maybe even Bloodlust. Am I really gonna give up on quantum processing? Heck no! I kept streaming as much as I could until finally, on May 15th, I passed 75%. I made it through the ball, the UFO, and even the final ship just to die to this. There's no way I just died to that quadruple spike! Oh. Like, bro, I verified stereo extremeness. I verified time extreme. And you know what those levels start with? Let me just show you what both of those levels start with. Let's just go to Vortrax's profile and see what my levels both start with. Things I'm very familiar with after spending 80,000 attempts combined. Look at this. Oh my god. A quadruple spike. And what does time extreme have in the beginning? I'm curious. Let's see. What's in time extreme? Surely there won't also be a quadruple spike, right? Okay, I've got a little intro. A quadruple spike. 3 quadruple spikes that I all just did first try. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So when I do quantum processing, the end, which is the easiest part, that's when I want to die to quadruple spikes. That's when I want to die to quadruple spikes. I can't even do them at all now. But I didn't let it bother me. Okay, maybe I actually did let it bother me, but it sounds cooler if I act like I was just all nonchalant, like, I just don't even care. I was bothered. But I returned the next day with yet another new best, this time at 90%. What? What? Wait, what did I decide to? What? Gotta be honest, I was pretty upset with myself for dying to this final cube part twice now, because to be honest, it is definitely the easiest part of the level overall, aside from just like a couple tricky timings, so like there was no need to die there twice from 0. But don't worry, tomorrow I died there a 3rd time. Wait, oh no, what? I also died to 84% and 76%. Oh. Although I was disappointed I didn't beat it that day, I was still satisfied with how many far runs I got. The consistency was real, and if I could just keep it up, I might be able to secure the bag very soon. It was definitely a nice change of pace from that 2-week time period where I was stuck at 75%. And to even further lift my spirits, only 1 day later, I sealed the deal. I beat quantum processing. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my completion of quantum processing. I thank you so much for watching this far into the video, and I want to implore you to subscribe to my channel right now, because I'm racing my buddy King Samalot to 1 million subscribers, and whoever loses is getting punished. And I don't want to get punished, so please subscribe. Spare me from the wrath of King Samalot. Okay, let's do this. Completion time. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my gosh, this level was driving a brother crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow, what was supposed to just be like a 1 or 2 week, like, yeah, a little side extreme demon just for fun, turned into a month of grinding and dying at 22% and 47% and 66% and 59% and 87% and 90%? Round of applause. We did it, man. We did it, bro. You win. It's true. In total, chat, I beat quantum processing in 17,973 attempts. That's not terrible. I definitely thought I was gonna beat it in like 10,000, and this is almost double that. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay, chat. That is A-okay. Yep, that's me, dying to 95%